and welcome to Family Table. I'm Pastor Tim.
I'm Patty.
And we welcome you back to our movies. We're looking at movies. We're going to look still at Genesis chapter 1 and 2. And we do try to post the movie clips that we reference, if we can, to our Facebook page. If we can find them, the ones that work in our devotion. Sometimes we can find them on YouTube for free, and sometimes we can't. So we apologize if we can't find them all. You'll just have to, hopefully you own the movie or a way to stream it yourself and watch it there.
Yeah. So today's movie is actually Flubber. I don't know if you've seen that one. I find it particularly funny. But in that movie, there's a professor, and his name is Philip Brainerd. He's a very absent-minded scientist who even forgets his wedding day several times as he's trying to create this new creation, flying rubber, or Flubber.
Flubber. And just as he starts to walk away in defeat at the beginning of the movie, thinking he's failed yet again, he hears something move in the pressure cooker.
And he opens the lid, and to his surprise, it's Flubber!
Flubber, he's made Flubber, and the amazing properties of this new substance amaze and delight this absent-minded professor. So much so that he, once again, misses his wedding.
You know who else made all kinds of good, cool new things?
Who?
God.
Ah.
God made so many new, amazing things, including us.
So what do you think it would be like to create something brand new that's never been seen before, never been experienced before? What do you think that would be like?
Oh, I think it would be pretty cool because you get to go show off this new thing and tell people about it and be like, look at this, you've never seen this before. I mean, that would be cool.
Kind of a cool feeling, maybe overwhelming amazement and maybe some pride in that. Yeah.
How do you think the professor, do you remember from the movie, how do you think the professor acted when he invented Flubber?
He was very excited. He kept testing it out, and he once again forgot he had a wedding to go to, his own.
Yeah.
And I believe he might have spent even all night down there in his lab, if I
think
remember.
so. I think there was an explosion, and maybe he doesn't wake up, and I don't know.
Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah. It's been a while since I've seen that movie.
Yes.
So how is that like or unlike the way you think God reacted when he made all of creation?
Well, God certainly didn't forget things when he was creating things.
Very true.
He's God, and he just doesn't do that,
No.
right? But I think definitely that he was probably, very excited and happy. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because the Bible actually tells us how God felt. We'll read an example verse right now.
Yes, if we look, he says it several times, but our example is going to come from Genesis 1, chapter 25. It says, God made the wild animals according to their kinds, the livestock according to their kinds, and all the creatures that move along the ground according to their kinds. And God saw that it was good.
That's Genesis 1:25, right? Not chapter 25?
Yes,
Yeah.
Genesis 1,
Okay.
chapter 1, verse 25. Yes.
So, now, this absent-minded professor, he was very surprised at when he created Flubber. He didn't expect to make it, and even though he was trying to make something, he didn't know exactly what he was going to make. But God knew exactly what he was doing every time he created something.
Right. He had a very specific plan. And God was so happy with his creations.
Right. So God made everything in the universe, even things we haven't even found yet, and he declared it to be good.
Yes. And he even made us and declared us good.
Right. In fact, it wasn't until he made humans on the sixth day that he declared his entire creation very good.
Ooh, very good. That's even better. Let's find that verse. Let's go ahead and skim down to verse 31, still in chapter 1. God saw all that he had made, and it was very good. And there was evening, and there was morning the sixth day.
You see, each one of us is a special creation made uniquely by God. But we do have all one thing in common.
We do. Each one of us is a special creation made by God because we are made in his image, which means that we're really special creations made by the master inventor himself.
So today, your activity is, to create a little something, a little creature, something new. We're going to use modeling clay or Play-Doh, but you can use certainly whatever you have on hand at home. And you can make whatever you want, but we want you to create a totally new thing, creature, person, plant, tree, something.
Right. We want you to name your creation and think of three characteristics that it possesses. Think three things about it.
3 things about your creature.
And then we would so love to see your creations on our Facebook page.
Absolutely.
And then be able to use them in a future video. We would just love to see what you create. But we want to share. Sometimes we don't share you our things until later, but today we're going to share our creation. Okay, this is our creation. This is Benny. See, he can kind of see there. There's his eyes. He's got this kind of nose here and this big plate up on top with some balls that look like that are his ears. And then, so his name's Benny. That's his first thing about him. And then if you look at his mouth, you can see he's got these little slits in his mouth because he's got his mouth open right now. See, we can close his mouth if we want to. But those slits are a filter that filter out krill, and he eats those where he lives in Antarctica. And also the third thing, besides that he lives in Antarctica and he likes to eat krill, is that Benny likes to tell jokes. And his favorite joke is this. And maybe you can help me, Pastor, to tell Benny's favorite joke.
Okay, I'll try.
Where do cows go on dates?
I don't know. Where do cows go on dates?
Here, we'll let Benny tell it. To the movies. So that's Benny, and he's our new creation.
All right, so like we said, we'd love to see your new creations. Just post pictures to our Facebook page, and we will look at them and use them hopefully in the future. So that's it for today. We will see you again real soon. Have a blessed day in Christ.
Bye, guys.